Guess who, Puerto Rico? I'm back! And we are just days away from one of the most historic, if not the most historic match to take place on the island of Puerto Rico. The IGWA Universe Champion, the legendary Chicky Star, versus the UIWA World Heavyweight Champion, yours truly, Chief Attakullakulla. And you know, Chicky, I know the nerves have got to be getting to you a little bit right now, aren't they? Because I know a lot more about you, Chicky, than you probably think that I do. You see, I've followed you since way back in 1985 when you came over to the mainland, to Texas, for Southwest Championship Wrestling, and you teamed with a man I admired, Bruiser Bob Sweetan. And then I watched your career as you went back to Puerto Rico. And I admired you because you became one of the most feared men in Puerto Rican wrestling. You didn't care what the fans thought. You were ruthless. You did what it took to be a winner. And you were a winner. But now we're going to flash forward all the way to 2014. What happened, Chicky? What happened? You lost your killer instinct. Now, you pander to the fans, you worry about what they think, you worry about what the Chicky Starianos think about you, and you've lost the killer instinct. And why do you worry about what the Chicky Starianos think about you? They don't care about you, Chicky. They no longer care about you. The Chicky Starianos are traitors. They are traitors who have turned their back on their failed king. That's right. Because if they hadn't turned their back on you, Chicky, every time you come out to defend that IGWA Universe title, they would fill the arena to support you. But on March 30th, I'm going to walk out to that ring, and you're going to walk out to that ring. But the difference is going to be, I'm not expecting, nor do I need, the cheers of the fans. You're going to walk out to that ring needing the fans to cheer you on, and they're not going to be there. The Chicky Starianos are not going to be there. The Puerto Rican people are not going to be there. And you know why, Chicky? Because half of the Puerto Rican people are going to be out on a corner somewhere begging for their next handout, and the other half of the Puerto Rican people are going to be laying in alleys across the island with needles stuck in their arms. And don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows that Puerto Rico is the zombie island with the Tecato at every red light. And just the other day, I was actually sitting and staring at the Puerto Rican flag, and I was thinking to myself, gee, this flag is a little outdated. This flag does not represent the Puerto Rican people of today. So, out of the goodness of my heart, I took it upon myself to update the Puerto Rican flag to make it represent the Puerto Rico that exists today. And I'm going to unveil that flag for you right now. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! There it is. That's the new Puerto Rican flag. You can thank me later. So, Chicky, it comes down to this. On March 30th, it's not just going to be Chief Attakullakulla versus Chicky Star. It's not just going to be the UIWA versus the IGWA. It's going to be the United States, land of the free, home of the brave, against Puerto Rico, land of the freeloaders, and home of the Tecatos.
The chief is on a mission, nothing but a punk. He'll pin you in the ring for the 1, 2, 3, 'cause that's what you get when you mess with the chief. Destroy your mind.